Hello, my name is Louise Hanna, and this is my final artifact for ECU 502, Diverse and Global Education Practices. I've combined Module 3, Strategies, combined with Module 4, Teaching Techniques. In her book, Leading a Differentiated Classroom, Carol Tomlinson writes about multiple reasons why teachers should differentiate their instruction, because it is clear one size does not fit all. In the classroom, assessment provides the path for instruction so that teachers can ensure content is meeting each student's achievement level. Tomlinson's model shown here makes it clear that differentiation is not about giving some students 30 questions to answer while others do 15. In a differentiated learning environment, it is the student who creates the project to demonstrate understanding of the content, not the teacher. It is my experience that when children feel supported in the classroom, they are more willing to take learning risks, contribute ideas, and share their understanding of what is being taught. I advocate for all my students. I encourage, listen, and show them that I believe in them. I park a math question on the whiteboard at the end of every math lesson. I make the question open-ended and just love seeing what students do. Those children who struggle typically choose a well-known and understood math fact, while those who want to challenge do just that. For me, however, the important part is that all students are included and everyone's answer is respected. The answers are also very telling because I'm able to see who needs additional help with the concepts being covered. With the Daily 3 in place, I have found that by giving children choices in what they do, they become more invested in their learning. It doesn't matter to me what order a student does the activities, a writing activity or reading to someone first. For the students, however, choices provide autonomy, independence, and a sense of control in their own learning. The Daily 3 works really well in my classroom of diverse learners. I think that giving students choices is a key part of this program's success. For example, in work on writing, a proficient writer may choose to write a story, while an ELL student may choose to do a journal entry. While the journal entry may only be a sentence or two, and the story 2 pages, both students are working the entire time at a level that is just right for them. While students are engaged in various activities, I am able to give my attention to my guided reading lessons without too many interruptions. However, I do teach grade 1, so sometimes there is confusion about what an emergency actually is. Students learn from each other. A key component for me to successfully achieving this is grouping. Sometimes I pair children with another student of equal ability or one who is stronger. Sometimes students work in small groups of mixed ability or the same ability. I have seen firsthand the merits and successes of flexible grouping. What is cultural competence? Diller states that it's developing an awareness of the ways in which cultures differ. He clarifies further by saying that equally critical to becoming aware of differences is accepting them. Teachers need to adapt their teaching methods to the needs of the students. In order to understand the impact of culture on student learning, teachers must also understand that behavior and social interactions may vary between different cultures and could be contributing factors in a student's academic progress. According to the National Education Association, being culturally competent in teaching practices can help to eliminate the achievement gap because this kind of classroom is welcoming for all by providing an environment that promotes success for all learners. I understand that I need to give students time to think about their responses and not choose the first student whose hand is up, as well as giving them time to share ideas with a partner. When I do this, the answers are of a much higher caliber because the children feel safer talking to a peer first. Typically, September is spent establishing routines and expectations. In my classroom, it is also the time that I spend teaching the children how to appropriately respond when a friend's response to a question is incorrect. I want all children to try their best, and I encourage everyone to contribute to discussions. In my experience, once children know that guidance and help will come in a kind and respectful way, if they have answered a question incorrectly, they will continue to raise their hand because they will not be afraid to try. I never want a student to be made to feel bad for not knowing the answer. Encouragement and support is very powerful when it comes from a peer. Understanding the far-reaching benefits of having a culturally responsive classroom, I will continue to teach with all learners in mind. Valuing cultural and language differences is crucial to further learning. The changes made to the British Columbian curriculum include more Aboriginal content. In addition to classroom instruction, the Aboriginal children in my class receive extra lessons from our Aboriginal worker. After their lessons, the children enjoy being able to share what they have learned. For the other children in the class, this provides an early introduction and awareness of Indigenous peoples and their culture. Opportunities to learn about each other, especially when presented by a peer, are so important because this helps to stem stereotypes and intolerance. On Friday, my student from Albania came to school dressed in traditional costume. Initially, he was very shy about telling his classmates all about his outfit. However, once he realized that they were all genuinely curious, the lesson I had planned changed very quickly because I was delighted that he wanted to explain. The students asked great questions, we learned a lot, and we all loved that he did that. It was a terrific lesson, and the spontaneity of it all only made it better. It is clear that differentiating instruction and being culturally competent have such positive effects on all students of all cultures and of all learning styles that it is a teaching philosophy that all teachers should embrace and a methodology that all teachers should strive to implement. This concludes my presentation on Module 3 and Module 4. Thank you.